Hooray for Hollywood! Hello there, I am Stan the Movie Man, and this is my monthly WIMZ.com movie review. This month, I went to see Clint Eastwood's The 1517 to Paris. It is the story of a terrorist attack on a Paris-bound commuter train, and the men who stopped the attack from being any more bloody than it was. Three of those men were American, two of them were in the service, and it also covers the period of time prior to the attack when they were children, and they all met up at a Christian school they were going to where they really didn't fit in, and their various paths through life as the two of them go into the military, and the three of them reconnect on a backpacking trip through Europe, which leads them to the events near the end of the film. The three Americans involved in the stopping the terrorist attack play themselves in the movie: Anthony Sadler, Alec Skarlatos, and Spencer Stone. They are joined in the film by Jenna Fisher, who plays Alec's mother, Judy Greer, who plays Anthony's mother, and a few other people in the main cast. The movie, directed again by Clint Eastwood, is not terribly good. I'm very sorry to say that. I would have been much happier if the movie were good. And I appreciate the effort the three young men put into playing themselves in the movie, but they are the weakest part of the film. They are not actors. They have very stilted interactions with each other, and it is at times painful to watch as they try to have what sounds like a normal, simple conversation. I also have a problem in that a couple of people come into the story and then leave with no, they have no really effect on the story. Both of those are on the European trip, and it's very amateurish looking as far as when the young men are playing themselves. The children actors that they used when they were in school together had far more charisma than these three guys. And I have to say the best part of the movie is the action scene when the terrorist is thwarted by these three guys, along with an Englishman and a Frenchman. And it just, I mean, the movie's only about 94 minutes long, but it feels like it takes about 3 hours to get to that scene, because that's what has been used to sell the movie, and it probably takes up maybe 3 minutes total. I mean, we get little pieces of it cut up into earlier portions of the film, but the actual scene itself doesn't take very long at all. It is, as I said on Twitter after I saw the movie, it was like a high school play had been filmed, but with a much larger budget. It is, the story is important to tell. I wish it had been important enough to use actors. I realize Clint Eastwood liked the idea of using the actual people involved in order to give it, I guess, some level of authenticity. But what it gave it was a high level of simplicity, and it just doesn't work. It is at times painful to watch. I don't fault him for the choice, and I kind of do fault him for the choice. And I certainly don't fault the three young men who took on the challenge of acting as themselves. It's very brave of them to be, trying to be actors when they clearly are not actors. But the 1517 to Paris is a train you could just let go by. Don't catch it. It's not very good. I'm giving the 1517 to Paris 2 guitars. Go to WIMZ.com, go to the blog section where you can read my full review of the 1517 to Paris. You can check out my weekly reviews at StanTheMovieMan.com. Listen to The Fractured Frame, where I get with a couple of friends and we discuss the latest movie news, discuss the things we've seen, and more that you can get anywhere you get your podcasts. You can follow me on Twitter at MovieManStan, and you can send emails to me, StanTheMovieMan123 at gmail.com. Till next time, later.